going to be a recruitment exercise to send 5,000 Kenyans abroad. So this comes after a successful exercise that was carried out in KICC, where 3,247 Kenyans were selected for jobs going out to Qatar.
Yeah.
And this is being chaired by Labour Alfred Mutua.
Yeah, Labour CS.
Yes.
I mean, this is a good thing for Kenyan people. The only problem is, do these jobs actually exist?
That's the thing. Me kwanza, when I just hear someone telling me about Qatar, those places, man, I'm always just skeptical.
Yeah, bro, me too, man.
Because of the stories you hear, man. People out there suffering. CG, you've gone. There's a lady who just posted a video last week, and she was like, she was taken to India.
To do what?
Who goes to India? Like, unless you're going for a medical thing, you know, maybe you're going for some
or studies,
or studies, because they have a very high, good levels of education. But she went to India.
Yeah.
She was taken there by someone, and then it ended up to be like she was sort of like kidnapped, and then they were like, it was just like a sexual exploitation.
Yeah, so you know, many Kenyans have suffered out there in the hands of foreigners.
Yeah.
You know, and people usually complain that the government never really protects them. When you're out there, you're there on your own. Kwanza, I remember some CS, I can't remember which one. Alikuwa nasema, oh, you know, Kevin's. Kenyans, the problem is
Kevin. How many Kevins are there?
Because they always blame me for things, man.
Yeah, you're always a problem. When Abraham nasumbua, man.
It's all right, you're Kenyan too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so many Kenyan Kevins. Proceed.
Sir, no, but this guy was like, oh, you know, the problem with you Kenyans is when you get out there, you just never take care of your own reputation.
Yeah.
So people don't really trust you. No one wants to do business with Kenyans.
You
know, you're known for do drugs and da. But I'm like, okay, regardless of how we are known, humans are just going to be humans.
Yeah.
You know, what is the government doing to ensure that Kenyans who at least go out there and work are safe? Number one. Yeah. Number two. Aside even from getting jobs out there, because by the way, this thing for getting jobs is for Kenyans abroad, to me, is very desperate, because those jobs are not at like high-end jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like jobs where you're going to be proud and say, oh, you know, I work in such and such a place. They're mostly like domestic workers.
Yeah.
You know, security officers. Okay, we're going to be okay, as long as it pays, Kevin, it pays. But hey, come on.
Imagine, it's never guys from the banking sector.
I'm engineers.
Yeah. It's literally something that I like that Trump is doing. He's saying, let's build America again. And he's trying to promote jobs in America.
Thank you. Build your own.
Yeah, promote companies doing, making things in America, built by Americans,
processing
for Americans. And I'm like, why can't we do that here in Kenya? It's not like we don't have the resources.
Yeah.
We have oil in those sides of Garissa. We can make our own oil. We have our own resources here in Kenya. Africa is one of the richest continents that there is. So why can't we not create jobs for Kenyans, by Kenyans?
I don't know why they just find it hard to revive industries. And some of the excuses that anyway, regardless of excuses, they always say, you know what, the economy is growing. But when you go to these industries, companies, factories are non-existent. Especially the ones that used to thrive. Remember
Kikomi, a nice factory,
a big one,
died.
Even that sugar one.
Yeah.
What was it?
Mumias was crazy.
Come on, guys.
They've injected money back into the sugar sector.
Yeah.
I think you need to look at it at this point. Like, when you start saying there's no money in Kenya, why is there no money in Kenya?
Yeah.
Where is all the money going? Because we are able to generate all of that if we just promoted ourselves and invested in ourselves. And this is something that the government actually needs to take seriously.
Invest in your people.
Because Kenya was big in tea. I used to see it all over the UK made by Kenya. Now,
even tourists don't come. Don't ever think what tourists nowadays, when they me, some of the feedback I usually get is, when I go to the Mara, I don't even see the animals anymore.
Yeah, if our Mara floods nowadays, guys are trying to be evacuated from Mara.
Listen,
even the animals said, you know what, Kenyans
get the dip in. They're going to Tanzania. But let me tell you, there's nothing to be proud of when you're sending your own people to other countries to go and build their economies.
Yeah.
Don't ever be excited and say, you're opening.
It shows you failed to build the employment rate here in Kenya.
100%. Let's not be proud, man.
The question is the pride of Africa.
No, it shows you have literally failed in your
with the laughing stock of Africa now.
Yeah. If you fail to get your own people jobs in your own country and you're sending them abroad, why are you still in that position?
Yeah.
What do you stand for?
Do you know that we actually used to have Kenya used to be the host of the biggest factory for Guinness. We were the ones who originally did it in Kisumu. Guinness. We used to produce Guinness.
Yeah. Wow.
For the whole part of Africa. But then we overtaxed those guys until we chased them away, and then they moved to South Africa, Johannesburg. But Guinness was initially being processed in Kenya. Can you imagine that kind of an opportunity?
So if you look at it, there's a lot of countries, there's a lot of companies outside of
that would love to work and
Africa
invest here, but they can't.
that come here.
Yeah,
so if they see a potential here, why are we not seeing the same potential?
It's very hard doing business here. Yo, guys, in the next hour, we're still going to give you a lot of stories out there, man.
Yes.
Mad topics. Yeah, I need the ones that will just make you go gaga. And then, of course, we'll also have a topic. Yeah, what are we talking about in the next hour, by the way?
The most... Someone that you would never expect to be auctioned off is actually being auctioned off.
And I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Whoever thought?
And I'm just thinking, my word.
Who's that? Are you going to tell us when we come back?
Steph will tell you.
Are you going to tell us now, Steph?
Relax the kahunas, bro.
Okay.
Steph is going to tell you.
I just need to know.
So it's Jet Black is coming through. That's a song by Anderson .Paak and Brandy.
Are you ready? Okay. Spice FM.